yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick audio check. Yes. So 1 2 1 2 test 1 2 testing 1 2 1 2 3 testing testing 1 2 1 2 3 testing. Okay, so I think we're good on audio. Yeah, I think we're definitely pretty good on the audio. Is this on? What is? Huh. Okay, should be good. Go to here. Go to me. Yep, yep. Okay, then we can do this. Actually, just put this over here. Looks good. We can do this to pop out. There we go. Alright. Testing against the music. Testing against the music. 1 2 1 2. Let's try a different song. Alright, music should be coming through, I believe. Is it not? Check. Testing 1 2. Okay, so what about like driving around in the game? Does it get the game at all? Okay, so I don't have any sound coming from the game. Okay, weird. Let's see if that fixes anything at all. Nothing. Test 1, 2. Oh. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, we're one step closer. One step closer. Okay, what about this? Still no desktop audio. Weird. Just weird. Like, okay. Hey. There we go. And I think last time I did enough with the audio that I shouldn't have to do anything here. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Yeah, definitely think that we're good. As in dreams collide. Alright, so I think I've got everything working on my end. I kind of got a little distracted. Let me pop out chat again. Yeah, okay, this chat. I'll minimize this. Minimize this. I have 2 chats. I don't need 2 chats. It works. Okay. Alright. Yeah. So, welcome. Name is... Welcome. My name is Crazy Coltrane. Welcome to X's and O's. How to play defense. 101. I want to make a series that really tackles the ins and outs of Rocket League in a defensive way. A lot of people think about Rocket League as, they start thinking, well, I want to get good, need to learn how to do like a flip reset or air dribble. Sometimes these people are golds and plats and diamonds even, and there's people at every stage. Wanting to learn something new is always a good thing, but getting focused on it a little bit too much, I've seen. I've seen a handful of people talk about the defensive aspects of the game, but there are some areas that I still think need some coverage, or just some different ideas. Our thoughts to put in. So that's what this is about. The ins and outs of how to play defense, and just how to think about the game a little bit differently. And we're gonna be doing that along with offense as well. So, for instance, for every offensive skill, there's a defensive skill that can defend against it. Now, do they work all the time? Well, nothing works all the time, for the most part. I mean, that's a very general statement, but it's hard to find 100%. Air dribble bumps. They're really good shot, really, really hard to defend, almost impossible if executed correctly. However, there are ways you can go around it. You can fake like you're challenging, and then go low, and then try to save the ball at the last second. You go high, try to save the ball, while they go for a bump and fly past you, and maybe get a save. So, yes, or shut down the air dribble before it even happens. That would be the best thing. And that you do that by keeping up some amount of pressure on your opponent, even when he's in the air. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about some defensive techniques. I'm hoping to have a guest on here soon, and we'll kind of walk through what he does, and how he thinks about it. Although I think I should really start with talking about me. So I'm a Rocket League player who's been playing since 2015, not consistently. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like, I've been grinding since 2015 for 8 hours a day. No, it's not me. I am. Although hats off to those guys, because most of those guys are probably pros. What I am is a Rocket League player who would like to share some information about the game. Let me bring up some stuff, some stufferini ruse. So I have a little over 1,600 hours in the game on Steam. That's not all of the hours that I put into this game, but because I have the game on multiple platforms, and some of those hours were, anyways. So, but we'll just say I've got about 1,600 hours into this game, and I've pushed all the way to, what was my highest rank? Well, Champ 3, really. Well, Champ 2, Div 4. I'll be completely transparent. I call that Champ 3, but it's not. But Champ 2, Div 4, and 2s last season, and playing against really good players. I just got out of a coaching program myself. It's a really good one. But yeah, so right now I'm just doing some warm up. What specific techniques we're going to go over today might change, but yeah, that's we're going to be playing some games as well, and then hopefully get all this somehow into an episode on YouTube or something. All right, where is that dude? I think a first interesting thing we're gonna have to be, this is gonna be very no nonsense, and I'm gonna try to approach it from the lower levels going up. What I mean by that is that even if you're a gold player or silver player, you're gonna be able to pick something up that you're gonna be able to implement and be like, oh, this isn't a flip reset. This is something simple I can do that makes me win more games. Right? This is a simple thing I can do that helps me progress faster than somebody who might not know this concept. And this takes from an experienced player. Takes from somebody who's played the game for, well, 1,600 hours. So I'm not SSL. I'm close to GC, but we're pretty okay at this game. Would say definitely a solid, pretty okay. One of the first things that I remember about lower level Rocket League, aside from gold, I think in gold people, what I recall about it, and this was not that long ago, is consistency. So, and honestly, on defense, starting at the lower levels, you gotta learn not to panic. I would say that's probably a very, like, we'll call that the number one rule on defense before any other rule on defense. Don't panic. If the ball is flying at your goal line, it's okay. You know, it's not the end of the world if they score. It's not the end of the world if they don't score. It's gonna be okay. You might miss the ball, and that's okay. You might get flamed from your teammates, and that's okay. Don't worry about them too much. Just do you, the best of your ability, and don't panic. Easy. So how do we not panic? How do we practice not panicking on defense? Well, I think a really good thing that was introduced recently that everybody can use now, console players, PC players, no matter what kind of player you are, you're going to go in controls and you go to change keybinds, and we're gonna go all the way down until we get to the newer features, which are the start dribble, pass ball, free play, launch ball, free play options, right? So we're gonna take one of these options off, and we're gonna put that on defend shot, and we're gonna clear the key binding for launching the ball. Actually, let me one moment. I'm like struggling. Okay, we're gonna clear the keybind there. Alright, so now we have defend shot as my right keybind. So you're gonna get on the goal line and you're gonna position like you're actually defending in a game. Try not to defend like this. One of the earlier things I learned in Rocket League is try not to defend straight on unless the play is coming straight at you. So if the ball is, say, between this boost pad right here and this boost pad right here, and if the play is coming at you, that's when you can kind of defend like that, because you can go like this, or you can swivel out and go like this. However, you typically want to try to defend, and we're not going to get too complicated right now. What I wanted you to do to emphasize the first point is to start sending shots on net and just bonk them away. So reset, get in net, save the shot. Now some of these you might not be able to save. That's okay. I want you to just get net and try to save the shot. Reset, get in net, have a ball coming at you, and hey, I missed. Yep, reset, get in net, take a shot, and just defend. Now, some of the and defend it the easiest way that you can. Okay, that's another important point. If you don't worry too much right now about clearing it properly, just save it. Normally, you want to try to save the ball away from the midfield. So you want to try to put the ball on either side of the field. You typically don't want it to stay center, right close to your net. So, for instance, if you're defending, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the ball. Okay, where is he going to go? He shoots. I keep pressing the wrong button. That's my fault. I keep pressing the reset button. So he shoots, and you're like, okay, I'm just going to block it. See, I naturally put it off to the side. I'm going to really try to keep it center just to illustrate a point. So he shoots, and then you drop it. And that's pretty center. That's, off to the side a little bit. But if you center it like that, you better kind of be aware of what's going on in the field, because another player might be there to shoot it immediately after you save it. So, don't panic. Just, it's cool, save a shot. And if you can, put it off to the side like that. Just put it off to the side. Try not to drop it down the midfield. Just put it off to the side, and get comfortable with being in the net, get comfortable with driving around in the net, and not just panic flipping because there's a million people there. Right. Had to mix in a little bit of something. So get in the net, shot's coming at me, I'm going to defend, I'm going to try to put off this side. Reset, defend, I'm going to hit this left, see? A little touch off to the side, that one popped high, and you control it. For something like that. And this is just in general really good training. So you can definitely try different positions in the net because you're going to be everywhere in the net when you're defending. So, for instance, shot from here, shots from here. After you get comfortable with just shots from the midfield, where you're like, okay, I'm going to save this, put it off this side. What you're going to do is you're going to come back here, and you're going to reset, and you're going to take a shot. You're going to be like, okay, I'm going to defend this. And then you're going to try to reposition, and then shoot again. So, and then shoot again. See, that one went in, because I just saved a shot and didn't have time to recover, which is how it works in the real game. That's if you save a shot and another shot's put on net immediately afterwards, you're out of position for it. There's no way you can save it. The teammate behind you is going to save it, or they're going to at least have the opportunity to. So alright. Yeah. So I know that there is a common misconception in Rocket League that it's bad to defend. Actually, I'm not gonna even say that. It's not a. It doesn't make any sense. And it's proper to defend the net. You want to be able to save a ball that's flying at your net and put it to safety relatively easily. And if you can take control of it, like if you're good enough at the game where you see a ball and you kind of get comfortable with where it's going, you can easily slow it down. If you see there's no threats or no additional threats, you can try taking a softer touch instead of just banging it away. I'm going to try to demonstrate that. So slightly softer touch, not a complete bang across the field, and then I come over here, and then I have a good offensive scoring play. I can do whatever I want to from that position. So yeah, I think that's rule number one on defense: don't panic. I know the other guy has the ball, and you don't know what to do because he has the ball and they're going to shoot the ball, but that's what this is about. That's exactly what this is about. So yeah, we're going to see. That's going to be part one. I really want to emphasize that as a part in of itself, because the number of people that I've seen in this game get on the goal line or get near the goal line, a shot's coming at them and they just flip like that, or they don't know what to do, they're flipping the wrong way. Oh no, it's going over my head. Oh no, the ball's coming at me. What do I do? Nothing. It'll help eliminate the hesitation. It'll help eliminate the backflips. It will help eliminate so much if you just take a little, 5 minutes, 10 minutes out of your time, sit in net, get a nice clear, and like I said, mix it up a little bit after you get comfortable with that. Go on the back wall. I'm apparently pretty trash at that, huh? Let's try another one. There we go. So you can do that to improve your back wall defense too. Like if you're on the net, and I'm getting pretty good hits away. I'm getting good pinches off the ground and off the wall. Those are pretty awesome saves. But you don't have to do anything too fancy. Just get it in the way. Get in the way of the ball. And that will lead me into part 2 of how to defend. And Honestly, part 2 of how to defend. Get in the way of the ball. Which way is the ball coming at you? Okay, it's coming at me like this. You know, get in the way of it. And I really want to emphasize this with people to provide a more clear example of what I'm talking about. As somebody who's playing defense, what you're doing and your priority is to, well, try to get the ball from your opponent. That would definitely be a priority. But if they're shooting, or if they're going to shoot, you need to cover a section of the field. You just need to, you got to cover something. And so, for instance, if the ball's coming at you like this, we're going back to the no panic. Alright, let me boop. And yeah, so I hope to illustrate some more points in the next video with some help. And we'll probably be going over replay examples as well of common things that people do on defense that they shouldn't really be doing. Especially in Platinum. Oh, one other thing that I was going to mention about goaltending is when you're saving the ball, or when you're getting in a position to save the ball, one of the methodologies is that you want to have your wheels aligned with the goal line. So a thought about having your wheels aligned with the goal line, or at least, you know, at an angle to the goal line and not perpendicular to it. So typically a 90-degree angle to the goal line means that you're defending what's immediately around you. So if I'm positioned like this, I've got a good cone of defense in front of me. And it's a cone that I'm going to try to illustrate. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, so let's try some stuff out. Alright, so let's say that your cone, you've got, let's make this like orange. Yeah. So you've got, or maybe like super bright yellow. So you've got a defense. You can defend any ball that's shot. Like say the ball is being shot from where it is right now, right? you have about this much influence. And then let's not forget, I'm going to put up an arc between this point. Because your defense is, and that's not the best arc, but your defense is sort of a cone in front of you. So you have this defensive cone or area that you can cover in front of your own net. If the ball is shot this way, up in the air, and we're gonna say that the solid lines are as it gets closer, because they just make sense. If the ball is shot this way, and high enough as well, then it's going to be very hard for you to get to that. Similarly, if a ball is just shot straight up, it's going to be hard to visualize a little bit. But the ball is shot straight up, straight at you. It's going to also be a little bit hard to get to, because you're gonna have to go straight up in the sky. The saving grace is that if a ball is shot really high, and it's somebody might be on the backboard on your team to defend it, ideally, so they can put it off to the side. But that's kind of the idea. So you can cover that much of the field, and if the ball is shot to your left or to your right too much, like if it's shot straight this way or straight this way, you can turn to it. But if it's shot fast enough, it's really hard to turn and pivot to get to the ball, unless you're already lined up. So, I forgot to get rid of all my little marks. Okay, so what I want you to do is, instead of positioning in the net like head on, you're going to need to make a decision. So I want you to face either this way or this way, specifically at the corner. So for instance, if you're over to the right, face left. If you're over to the left, face right. So that way, that cone of coverage that I was talking about is wider, because you can accelerate and move it all the way across the net, left to right. You have lots of left to right coverage across the net. So again, if you're here, you're stationary. And what a defender sees, or what an offensive player sees when they see somebody like that, that's defending like that, that's just there. Here's the other perspective of that. It's let's see, does this orange work? Not really. Let's get this bright yellow again. So that person that's there, drawing. There we go. That person that's there. Do I put the pencil? Is pencil a little better? Yeah, pencil's better. Pencil's a lot better. Alright, that's the trick. The person that's there is projecting that cone. So they're projecting that cone, and I kind of visualize this when I'm on offense. So I see a defender there, and they're facing me. So they're facing me. They're facing outside the net. I know that if I put the shot anywhere outside of, say, like here, it's an archway. Like, picture the archway. If you put a shot anywhere, like, you can put a shot right above his head if it's fast enough. But if you put a shot anywhere above that arch, we'll call that his coverage zone. As an offensive player, it's so easy to defend against people that are facing you, because you can go any direction with it, and as long as you shoot it fast enough, they're not going to have time to turn, jump, boost up to it, and save it. before it goes into the net. The only time that actually happens is if they guess. And we'll get around to that once we actually get into this segment where I'm bringing in people, and I kind of instruct people. It's good to guess on defense. If you're trying to save a shot and there's no way you're going to save it unless you guess where it's going, you're going to have to guess, because otherwise it's 100% going in. Like if that guy sits on the line and I shoot and he doesn't move, if he's reacting to my shot, he is not going to save a ball if he's facing me. It's just really hard to save if a proper shot is put on net. Like it's very, very hard. Meanwhile, on the flip side of that, if your opponent is, like I was saying, sitting in the corner and he's not facing the ball, right? So your opponent is not facing the ball. He's facing this way, or at least, angled out towards you. Or if the opponent's over here and you're facing this way, that all of a sudden makes your shot a lot harder. And as a defensive player, makes their saves a lot easier, because that zone of coverage all of a sudden becomes this. Then all of a sudden, that's their zone of coverage. Something like that. So all of a sudden, where you can shoot the ball is a lot more difficult. You could try to put a shot top left, but they're facing it. They're already positioned in the net, facing the direction of the shot. So they're already in the correct position, and they can full boost and maybe get to it. Now, if it's fast enough, sure, it might go in, but a lot of the better players that I've played against can see a shot like that and will just boost, fast aerial, and clear the ball off to the opposing side. So that all of a sudden makes your shot a lot harder. Yes, you can put a shot on that's just blazingly fast, but we're talking about general like coverage and areas of net. You see how much more than net they cover. It's not an arch anymore that you can have a shoot in. You can shoot like top left, a top left or top right is kind of your options. If you shoot top left, you can boost into it. I think the best shot in this kind of scenario is top right above him, because it's really hard for them to double jump, go straight up. I've seen people do it, and the people that can do it are really, really good at goaltending. Or either that, they got a lucky save or two. But your options kind of become top left, top right. And even if you do shoot here, the other defender that might be covering the wall can just sweep across and save it. And that's another thing about playing defense that you have to keep in mind, are your teammates. In fact, that might even be the second thing we bring up in this is being aware of your position on the field and your teammates' position on the field. Actually, I'm gonna double check to make sure that I didn't accidentally break something in my recording when I went to borderless. So let me just double check everything. Yeah, it looks like everything was fine. Yeah. So that's why defending from one of the corners is a little bit easier. And it's also important that your wheels be facing, again I'll repeat, a direction parallel with the goal line. So the more parallel your wheels are with the goal line, the more opportunity you have to move along it. See, if the shot's behind me, I can back up. I can just hit reverse and then flip into it, right? I don't have to be going forward to save the ball. As long as you put your car in front of the ball and make sure that the ball doesn't go in, you've done your job as a goalie. You've made a play. Now, if you can place it to a safe spot, even better, and that's what you want to get to. And the ultimate goal is that if you save the ball, it's your possession for your team. Like, you can get a pass to your teammate. That's the ultimate goal, is that you are prepared for an offensive play right after it. Blasted him, absolutely blasted him. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Now let's try to get some games in and focus on that defensive tip. And what better way to focus on the defensive tip, I think, than to just, we're gonna hop into ranked. What are we this season? We're getting back to champ. I don't know why placements put me so down, but we're getting back there. I mean diamond. I say champ. I think I said champ. Whoops. You know, come to think of it, I'm not sure if my recording software caught the pin, but well, I think it should. I think it should definitely call it that. Whew. So right there, you see how that guy was facing like left to right or right to left, but he didn't speed up fast enough. That was the deal. If he had sped up a little bit earlier before I shot the ball, he could have been matching, or at least close to the pace that I actually put the ball at. A shot. Alright, so I know I need to get back here. I'm just reading the play, facing it. I'm going to come out of net a little bit because I know the guy behind me. Go up the wall, bring it down, control it. That was not a good hit. He passed it back out to him. That's an example of what we're going to cover next in the series, which is the platinum clear, as I like to call it. Banging the ball off your own sidewall as hard as you can without any rhyme or reason is really, 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 really bad, and you never want to do that. We'll cover the many reasons why in a future episode. Hopefully one soon. Backboard. So that was a save that I should have put a little bit soft. I should have either played it softer or away from the guy downfield. It would have been fine. But I played it right to him. So not the best choice on where to go with that. And I had time to choose where to go with that. Turn away, face the play, face away. Okay, we're gonna chill. We're gonna chip it. I thought that was going to be a little wide. I was in a decent position. I think if I had maybe single jump there, it would have worked, but you don't always need to do that. Thanks. Should have scored that, but we made it easy for our teammate at least. Nice reflex. What a fucking save! No way! I'm gonna chill. I was trying to play that down a little bit. Alright. weird. Okay. Well, not really sure what happened here. They both went for the kickoff, and then he just shot it because the goaltender went for boost. Okay. It's pretty clear he didn't expect an immediate shot there. I'm not going for that. I kind of got bumped. It's a platinum clear. High. I'll let that teammate there get it because he's got a hit. We'll push out slowly. Chill around the midfield line. Read the play. Okay, it's fine. It's probably going to go high. We'll just follow it. The guy's positioning kind of scared me. If he hadn't hit that ball, it would have been a goal. Oh my lord. Nice. Okay, we're gonna cover the boom. Straight back. Oh my god. Oh, nice. I don't know. Damn. Really unfortunate. Alright. Nice. Nobody's here. Nice. Well, right there, my teammate just drove into me. We sat there at like a rule 1.5 for a second. I need to get to that. Cut it. Bounce it. Do anything with it. It's a 2v1. 3v1? Oh my god, I'm dead. There it is. Nice. Could have put a better shot on net, but you know, worked out. Are we gonna cheat up a little bit? A control, push it back, go back corner, cut it down. Stay down, fair footer pass. And then follow it in. Yeah, I knew my teammate was in a good position. Just covering it. Yeah, if you don't need to touch it, it's going in, don't touch it. We're fighting over the ball so much. I was there. Was I not? Hello? I guess not. We're keeping pretty decent pressure. Where's the ball? Knock that guy out of the way. Ooh! Bro, close. Nice. Close, close. Ah. can't be up that close. Whew. Yes, Chip. Oh, nice try. Nice try. Damn. Maybe if I stayed back post there. Maybe. I just need a little bit more patience. Push up! Don't keep hitting the ball if you're on offense. Like, leave. Rotate around. Don't just keep trying to bang in, because your third man's going to come in expecting you to rotate out, and then the fucking other team's going to get a hit on the ball, and then it's going to be a goal for them. All the way down the field. What was that? How did that go in? He passed it to him off our sidewall. That was basically the plat clear. That was like the epitome of a plat clear. Don't hit it that much of an angle to give them an open shot on your own net. He's driving in circles. I mean, I'm driving in circles, but I'm trying to cover his. Nice hit. I didn't get lined up parallel with the goal line fast enough there. That was why that shot went in. So I started to turn into the play, and then I saw him cut it across, but it was too late for me to turn in time. So there's another good example of trying to be as parallel with the goal line as possible when a shot comes, so you can drive to it and save it. Oh. Although in the heat of the moment it's really hard too, especially teammates flying around. But you see how much panic on the goal line. There's not enough control, and you can control it pretty, like, unless the dude's right there trying to dunk on your face, you generally have enough time to get a touch you want. Oh, we got somebody that's not here. Okay, he's back. Wide open. Wide open. Okay. Damn, good shot. Nice. At least displace the goalkeeper there. I ran at him. I realized that I can demo him. What a save. There it is. Whew. Nice shot. That was such a clutch shot. Oh! Was shot. Oh my fucking god, I can't do anything, man. I really can't. I shot. But Coach guy was pretty good. He at least didn't mindlessly hit the ball. He took control of it on a number of occasions. He beat 2 people on our sidewall, like in our back corner. And he almost like got another really good hit on it. Wow, what a save! There's so much banging the ball in Diamond. Like, people just bang it. It's not a bad thing. It's just really not always a good thing. Especially when they miss their bangs. They straight up just drive past them. Or you don't read the ball. Come on, you gotta hit it! Yeah, that's kind of what I want to say. It's like, bro, hit the ball before they hit the ball. You can't be too passive on defense for sure. You have to be like you know, like how the best offense is a good defense and vice versa. Well, it's funny that we're gonna use like offensive tricks. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yep, reset onto the corner. Yep, he's going that way with it. Nice. I'm sorry, what? Very strange. Thank you for being back. What a fucking save. Jeez, man. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it after this game. Damn, starting to get a better hit for them. What the fuck? That was a good shot. Yeah, I knew that was trouble when I was rotating back and saw that nobody was on the wall. Oh well. Did I trip on the back post? Nice touch. That was a great touch. Nice. That was a good save by me. Little back pass. Oof. Didn't quite get around it. Oh my. Woo! He waited for it. He waited for it. You gotta go. You can't wait for the ball to fall down to you. This is Diamond. People go in the air. Go up. I had 2 saves that game, or just 3. Whew, those are some good saves. Alright, I'm gonna some saves to review. Alright. That ends the session for today. I'm gonna go back and see how the footage looks and everything. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Till next time. Crazy Coltrane. This is Garrett. That's me. Bye.